All right. What is going on, all you Hollow Table heroes? It's your boy Itachi, and this is Itachi Gaming, and welcome back to another SWGOH Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, my friend. So much to talk about, and it's been so long since we've done a pre-recorded video like we are doing right now. So a little excited, I gotta say, to go through, edit this bad boy, and send it out there in the galaxy to you guys. So, a couple big things went on. I was actually going to do a completely different video on starting out with Galactic Legends and which ones you should do. So I will still be making that video at some point, probably this week, and putting it out there for you guys out there in the galaxy. But we've got Arena is dying. Grand Arena changes coming to the game here ASAP. And man, there is a lot to unpack there. And then we've got a kit reveal with Darth Talon coming to the game. Yes, I know I've missed 2 kit reveals. Actually, probably a little bit more than that. But we're getting back into the groove of things, getting back into the swing of things. Definitely feeling a lot better than I have over the past couple of months with my new job. Greatly appreciate good friends that helped me out there with my new job. So let's get into it, my friends. It's been a long time. So Arena is dying, my friends. Yes, we are getting away from the crystal payout in Arena. So we just had this post what, 2 days ago from SB Crumb, and it is the State of the Galaxy for November. And man, this is long and a whole lot to read, but let's see what we can go through here. Hi, Hollow Tables. In this State of the Galaxy, we will be covering some of the biggest changes coming to Grand Arena Championships and Squad Arena since their launch. As a character collection game, our emphasis is on rewarding players for cultivating a broad set of unique squads and enabling players to use those squads against many different matchups in order to create a compelling long-term experience. Reaching new ranks after winning a challenging battle against your true peers should feel like a fun and exciting moment. The best place for this experience in our game is Grand Arena Championships. And the changes we're announcing today are to continue to reinforce Grand Arena as the ideal mode to challenge a player's roster and skill in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. They talk about going on about as they continue to expand the foundation that they've laid down years ago. They wanted to give Grand Arena participants an exciting fight against their true peers. So they're redoing matchmaking. There's going to be a big rework on this based on a ladder system with leagues and whatnot. So based off of win-loss records and a new skill rating score. Allows players to freely grow their squads and GP without worrying about brackets and distinguish who is the most effective at using their roster. These changes set the stage for a very important update. Crystal rewards will move from Squad Arena to Grand Arena. Now, we'll get into these brackets and what these payouts are going to be here very soon. Q&A just came out today. We're not going to deep dive into that. That's for another later video for sure. But I got to say, there's some things to be concerned about, in my opinion, with these crystals, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. So this is a huge change for Galaxy of Heroes, and there are many parts of Grand Arena that will be updated to smooth over the transition between these two very different structures. There are many smaller changes to Grand Arena, such as timing for payouts compared to Arena, that will need to be adjusted to keep crystal rewards flowing at a similar rate and account for players who are not able to access Grand Arena yet. All right. So the Q&As go up tomorrow, 12/2. I think they're accepting questions right now, this very moment, for the Q&As. All right, so matchmaking. First, let's dive into how the matchmaking system will be reworked, as it will impact many of the other changes that are discussed below. Grand Arena will now use a more traditional ladder system based on skill rating, This means your progress in Grand Arena is now detached from your GP, and you will climb the ladder over time instead of trying to reach the top each season. Each season will still last 4 weeks, but players will now only move between leagues at the end of each season, and division changes can occur after each event. So there's going to be leagues plus divisions. You're not going to be changing divisions amongst the season, just the different leagues. So let's see what else they have to say here from CG. Upon entering the new GAC, players will be granted a starting skill rating based upon their GP. So this is the only time that we're going to get rated based on our galactic power, our GP. Initial seeding of league and division is then based upon this skill rating. After that point, skill rating will only be updated through wins and losses during GAC. All right, so we're initially going to get ranked and kind of placed based on our galactic power, which is fair if you think about it. You don't want someone that's got 5 million GP going up against someone who's just getting into the game, maybe got 1 million GP or less. That would just be overkill. So this is definitely good that they're starting off this way. But then looks like it's also going to really be based off of your skill. So if you're currently facing, maybe you have 2 Galactic Legends out there, you're a little over 5 million GP, and you're starting to see 3, 4 Galactic Legends or more possibly out there in your Grand Arenas. This is going to start taking some of that stuff into account because you're probably not winning those particular battles. So they're going to adjust what league, division, and stuff like that you're in based off of those wins and losses and move you up and down that ladder. So you're facing more so your peers that have maybe 2 Galactic Legends, 1 to 2 Galactic Legends, 1.5 maybe, who knows. But that should be good overall. It's a great change, I think, for Grand Arena. All right, your skill rating will be adjusted after each event, and the group of opponents you face will be matched based on your skill rating. All players that finish in the season in Division 1, the top 10% of the league, are promoted into the next league up. Okay, so we've got leagues and then divisions is what this is. So you're going to have a number of leagues and a number of divisions. So Division 1 through, looks like 5. So, and players in Division 5 of their league, the bottom 10% will move down. So if you're in the bottom 10%, you're going to move down. If you're in the top 10%, you're going to move up a league, okay? So that's cool. You will not face another player outside of your league. That's also important. Our goal with these changes is to build a better play field where all players compete against more appropriate opponents to create better and more exciting matchups while reducing the incentives for sandbagging or joining and not participating. This new matchmaking system will improve over time as it more accurately reflects your skill with your given roster after an event or 2. But ultimately, Kyber League should represent the very best of the best players in the game who use their squads to their fullest. All right, so it looks like they're also addressing sandbagging. How many times have you guys been on this stream and we've got just a sandbagger? Not even playing, auto set defenses, 5 million plus GP against the main account, and we're not even getting a true test of what our account can do because we're playing up against these hodgepodge teams of just the highest GPs. So this is actually really good. I'm glad CG is addressing this. All right, here we go. Leagues and divisions. So let me pull this up in a new tab, and we'll take a look at this. All right, here we go. We got our leagues and divisions here. So we've got Carbonite. So 5 leagues, each have 5 divisions. So Division 1 through 5, 1 being the top, 5 being the lowest. So we've got Carbonite, Bronzium, Chromium, Erodium, and Kyber leagues with Divisions 1 through 5. Man, excuse me. So this is very, very interesting. league placement update is after the 4th week. Okay, so you got 4 events within it. It's a 1-week long event. At the end of that, you're going to get league placements at the end of each of those. Okay, so very interesting. Let's head back over here. See what else they got to say. All right, scoring changes. As part of these changes, we will also be adjusting how scoring works in Grand Arena. The most significant change is the feats will be removed and no longer play a part in division and league promotions. I actually like this. There's a lot of times I don't get to get into those feats, and a lot of times they're needed to be able to hit Kyber right now currently. So this is actually very nice. This is very nice. So who gets promoted? Who gets promoted up the ladder will be strictly based on the player's performance in the event itself. That's good. The rewards for feats will be moved elsewhere, so we still have the ability to get the feats in Grand Arena. More on that below. So, we're be making some changes on how players earn banners to encourage players to be aggressive and fight on the map. Here are the scoring changes. Feats have been removed. We got that already. Earn 10 banners for your first attack, regardless of if you win or lose. That's pretty cool. No longer earn banners for setting defense. And then earn 1 banner for every unit that is defeated at the end of the round. That's kind of important because there's times where we can defeat units, but still have to go back and clean up with another team. So that's actually very important. That you're getting 1 banner per defeated unit. It does not count revived or summon units, so that's very important because Night Sisters can continue to revive. You've got things out there like Geos and Mon Mothma that have summoned units, so that's good to know. So here is the new structure for points. Old GAC first attack, regardless if you win or lose, there were no points for that. We're now getting 10 points just for attacking, whether you win or not. Offensive win is still 15 points. Win attempts 1, 2, and 3, so still 30, 10, and 0. Per surviving character, this is still the same, 1 point per surviving character. Per character full health, still 1 point. Per character with full protection is still 1 point. Empty character slots are still 4 points. Per defeated opponent, we previously did not have this. We're now getting a point for that. Conquer territories is still 120. Conquer territory per defensive slot in that territory. So territory base, and then you're getting 30 points per defensive territory in that slot for conquering territory. That has not changed. Set defenses. We used to get 90 points for setting defenses. We're now getting 0 points. So you won't start earning points until you're attacking. So that's good. That's good. Players will also need to achieve a minimum number of banner to earn rewards at different stages of the tournament. This is to actually help prevent, I'm assuming, the sandbaggers that are leeching on, just grabbing those rewards and things like that. So this is good. Minimum banners per round is 10. Per an event is 20. It's the same for this season. All right. With a larger emphasis on Grand Arena, and part of moving crystals from Squad Arena involves reworking how rewards are earned in Grand Arena. There are 4 types of rewards from Grand Arena. Daily, that's a new one. End of round and end of event. And end of season prizes. Players below level 85, don't worry. You'll now receive additional crystals from the daily login prizes. So you're still going to get crystals. It's just not going to come from Squad Arena. So we'll continue on here. For daily rewards, players will receive a daily Grand Arena reward package in their inbox. These rewards are based on their current league and division. End of round rewards are based if you won your round. Event rewards are based on the player's final event placement, i.e. final win and loss record. And then season payout is based on the player's final league, division, and ladder ranking. So let's see if we can pop this open in a new tab. So here we go. So we've got the league and division here on your left-hand side of the screen. Carbonite, starting with Carbonite. Okay, so if you're doing the bare minimum hitting Carbonite, your daily prizes are going to be 55. If you're all the way up at that top 10%, let's see if I can move my face real quick. So if you're all the way up in that top 10% here, you can see your daily payout is going to be 260. So those are going to be your maximum rewards that you can receive if you're doing the very best in Grand Arena, if you're the best of the best. So for round wins, we're getting 60 in Carbonite. We're getting 900 in Kyber. Round losses, 20 in Carbonite. And 200 in Kyber. And then end of event. So if you're 3-0, you're going to get 750 in Carbonite. You're going to get 750 regardless. Doesn't matter if you're in Carbonite or in Kyber 1. You're going to get 750 regardless. Same thing for 2-1, 1-2, and 1-3. So those are going to decrease from 750, 500, 250 to 100. So that doesn't change. End of the season, now this does vary. If you're in Carbonite 5, so Carbonite League Division 5, you're going to get 100 crystals at the end of the season. If you're in Kyber 1, you're getting 2,135 crystals plus. So end of a season is after the 4 weeks. So that's interesting. So let's see. Daily prizes. Let's do some math here on min-max. And I'm going to use a calculator because I'm not quick with math right now. It's just one of those days. I think it's like 200 and something, 220 maybe. All right, so no, it's way more than that. 55 times, let's just call it 30, right? On average, 1,650, so that's 1,650. If you're in Carbonite 5, if you are in Kyber, you're gonna get 260 daily. Multiply that by 30, so that's about 7,800 crystals a month just from daily prizes. For round wins are going to be a little bit different. 3 rounds per week. So let's see. 3 times 4 is 16, right? Yep. 3 rounds. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, 3 times 4 is 16. 16 times... It's a round, so... I think I'm doing my math wrong. So in a week, right? In a week, you have 3 rounds. So if you run each... Yeah, I think that's right. You'd win 3 rounds, 60 times 3. It's 180 times 4. That's right. So 720 if you're in Carbonite 5. Man, math is hard today. And then 900 per round. Multiply that by 3. And then multiply that by 4. So that's about 10,800 crystals there that you can earn. And let's just do maximums here. So 750 per event times 4. It's 3,000. That doesn't matter. That's going to be the same. So 3,000 there. And then end of season, that's not going to really change. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what it actually all comes out to in total. Let's look at our history here. So let's take this 3,000 times 2,700. I'm sorry. Plus the 720. $3,000 plus the 720. That's 3,720 plus the 1,650. So 3,720 plus 1,650. Whoa. So 53. So you're looking at 5,470 for Carbonite if you went out. It's not too bad. I'm assuming if you're in Carbonite 5, you're probably not at the top of your arenas, to be completely honest with you. All right, let's see what else is going on here. So we're still doing, so GAT cadence is staying the same, 4 weeks on, 1 week off. Total prizes, it's a total of 35 days, so it's actually more than what I thought for daily prizes. 12 round prizes and 4 event prizes. Excuse me. Okay. And 1 to 2 finishes. And 1 season prize. Actual daily amount will vary over the season. Okay, so your daily amount could vary because you could move up and down these divisions. That makes sense. Daily reward. With Crystal moving into this mode, it is important that we keep the daily reward cadence and not require players to wait a week to receive all their rewards. The new daily rewards from Grand Arena are based on your current league and division and will update whenever your league and or division. Whenever you change league and or division. Okay, these rewards continue to pay out between events. So we'll continue to get those daily payouts. You have the potential to earn more as you climb in your daily division / league. So that's nice. Per round prizing. So wins 350 championship tokens, losses 125 championship tokens. Rounds continue to pay out their existing championship token rewards. Okay, so those aren't changing. End of event pricing. End of event pricing has been generally upgraded. In addition to its prior rewards, end of event pricing now includes crystals. So that's nice. They're putting in crystals now. So potentially even more crystals than what we're actually thought of. To its prior rewards, end of event pricing now includes crystals, as well as a significant portion of the prior promotion and end of season rewards. As this pricing is the same in all leagues and divisions, players who were previously in lower brackets should see additional prizes, particularly gear, from this prize type. Crystals from the prize type are particularly significant in lower leagues and divisions where they make up a larger share of the total crystals available. This is intended to help strong players in these leagues feel rewarded and able to accelerate versus their immediate peers. So event ranks within the actual event. So crystals are going to range anywhere from 100 if you're 8th last place up to 750. So 5 through 7 is going to get 250 crystals. 2 through 4 is going to get 500, and first place is going to get 750. Championship tokens aren't changing. It looks like the rest of these isn't really changing. We got Omega, Zetas, ability mats, amplifiers, capacitors, guild event tokens. Oh, yeah, we've been getting those. Some mod salvage here, and I mean that's really it. That hasn't really changed. Okay, outside of adding the crystals. End of season prizing. So at the end of the season, when you give your prizing, has been updated in format to reflect the changes of leagues and divisions, as well as adding crystal prizes. Okay, so Carbonite. So this is credits, tokens, and crystals. So bare minimum, you're gonna get 200,000 crystals, 1,000 tokens, and then 100 crystals. Rank 1 through 50 is going to get 1,800. What are those again? Tokens? Credits. So, I'm sorry, 1,800,000 credits. 5,500 tokens and 2,500 in crystals. Okay. So, here's Squad Arena changes. They're adding in gear. Essentially what we're getting for Squad Arena. No more of your crystals. Again, they're adding crystals to your daily rewards if you're not at 85 yet. Being above 85, I mean, really, this is good for salvage, scavenging for relics. That's about it. So no real big incentive there anymore. No more big incentives, so that's interesting. Then you got a breakdown here if you're interested. Current squad, arena crystals by day. 1 year in game, 2+ years in the game. And then they're saying with the new GAC pricing, this is where you're going to see the biggest differences in some of these. So, based off of where you would be at. So there's supposedly you're getting some more crystals here. So it's very interesting to see how this is all going to play out and how the community actually responds to this. They go into the layouts for the different leagues: Kyber, Erodium, Chromium, Bronzium, Carbonite. Make sure you guys get your hands on these. This is 5v5 and then 3v3 down here. I'll make sure I put this over in the Discord so you guys have this if you're part of our Discord, okay? So a lot to talk about there. Again, they've got the Q&As coming up. Make sure you guys go and delve into that. I'm not going to be delving into Q&As. We did that for like a couple of months, and man, that gets ridiculous. I'll go look at it and read it myself, but I'm not going to make a video on it. All right, let's get into a little bit of Darth Talon kit reveal. I'm super excited about this. We missed the past couple ones, unfortunately, but let's head over there. Darth Talon highlights. She's a dark side. First of all, she's a dark side attacker Sith. If you guys remember, she was part of my background for the longest time on my computer. Now it's my beautiful wife and myself with our engagement pictures. But yeah. So Cruel in Grand Arena. So she is a Grand Arena specific Omicron. Greatly improves the Sith Triumvirate squad. So specific call out to the Sith Triumvirate, which is cool. Loyal attacker, protects her Sith leader from defeat. So we got a little bit of a revive here, sacrificing her own health in the process. Deadly Sith. If stealth, can gain 100% turn meter, defeating an enemy via ordered assassination. And we'll get a little bit more into that. When you look at it, read it, it looks like it's almost like an annihilate, but it really isn't. So we'll see how that is. So synergy suggestions. Showing the Sith Triumvirate here with Sith Empire Trooper. Which makes sense. Sith Empire Trooper has had a lot of love here lately with getting bounced around different Sith teams now. So let's get in here. All right. A nimble Sith attacker whose loyalty and lethality. Lethality? I'm pretty sure it's lethality. I don't know. She's lethal. Is without question. All right, here we go. Basic ability, Talon's Strike. Let's take a look at this animation here. Whew. All right, final text, deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict ability block for 1 turn. If the target has already, if the target was already debuffed, reduce the cooldown of Dark Frenzy by 1. So we've got an ability block here, as well as if the target is already debuffed, we're getting to reduce a cooldown of 1 of our abilities. Fantastic. All right, special 1, ordered assassination with a cooldown of 2. Woo! Well, she's jumping off the screen, man. That's crazy. All right, deal physical damage to target enemy and gain stealth for 1 turn. If this attack defeats an enemy, gain 100% turn meter. So if it happens to defeat an enemy, so it's not an instant defeat, but if she does, she's going to gain 100% turn meter. Now, there's a lot of squads out there that prevent turn meter gain. So we'll see how this ends up fitting in Grand Arena and stuff like that in the different Sith teams and things like that. But we'll have to see. That's cool. But it is gaining 100% turn meter. It does not say this can't be prevented. So there's a chance if you're going up against a team. So make sure you're checking the teams and the abilities, making sure they're not preventing turn meter gain. All right, special 2, Dark Frenzy. This is the one that can get a cooldown reduction from her basic by 1. All right. So cooldown 5 starts on cooldown. All right, Dark Frenzy. Let's take a look at that. Woo, that is a big special 2. Some great character design here too. All right. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy and gain frenzy for 2 turns. If target enemy was debuffed, gain 2 stacks of loyal hand, max 20, and deal damage an additional time to all enemies. What's loyal hand, you ask? Loyal hand. It's unique to her. Plus 10% max protection and offense, stacking max 20. So you can get a total of 20 stacks of max protection and offense. This buff can't be copied, prevented, or dispelled. Okay, so it's gonna be one of those locked dealios there. Okay. All right, so the max protection and offense up is pretty nice actually. You can get a max of 20 stacks. Was that 200%? Yeah, 200% max protection and offense. All right, proven loyalty. Final text is a Zeta. If all allies are Sith at the start of battle, excluding summoned allies. Now, there are currently no summoned Sith in this game. So something's got to be coming with a summoned Sith. That's interesting, because we don't have any summoned Sith, but they had to put that in there. So I'm curious as to what they're working on and what's coming. Anyways, let's keep moving. Whenever the leader is damaged, all allies gain 5% turn meter. The first time they would be defeated while Darth Talon is active, they dispel all debuffs on themselves, recover 100% health, and gain 100% turn meter. Holy moly. Then, Darth Talon gains 3 stacks of Loyal Hand, max 20, loses 50% health, and gains stealth for 1 turn. Darth Talon cannot be defeated by this damage. That's nice. Additionally, Dark Frenzy's cooldown is refreshed. Okay, this is a lot here. Let's unpack this here real quick. It's a unique, proven loyalty. So whenever the leader is damaged, if all allies are Sith at the start of the battle, all allies are going to gain 5% turn meter. So they're going to get some turn meter gain right off the bat. The first time they would be defeated, I'm assuming they're talking about the leader. While Darth Talon is active, they dispel all debuffs on themselves, recover 100% health, and gain 100% turn meter. They're not really clear on who they is. If this is every single Sith in your party, right, on your team. So each one of them, the first time they're defeated, this would happen. They're going to dispel all debuffs on themselves, recover. It's essentially a revive for Sith, which we really haven't had. So this is interesting. But I don't know if this is for each individual Sith, as long as they're all Sith within the actual team or not. That's interesting. Or if it's just the leader. It's not very clear there. It was interesting. But she's going to get 3 stacks of Loyal Hand, max 20, loses 50% health, and gains stealth for 1 turn. Cannot be defeated. She can't be defeated by this damage, which is good. And then she resets Dark Frenzy. So this one right here, this big guy here, which gives her more Loyal Hand to be able to do that again. Okay, unique Sith Cruelty. Final text. This is Omicron material, okay? So it's going to add in that Grand Arena part. So this guy is at the start of the battle. Darth Talon gains stealth for 1 turn. Sith allies gain plus 30% max health, plus 30% offense, and plus 20 speed. Okay? That's at the start of the battle. When Darth Talon falls below 100% health, Sith tanks gain retribution and taunt for 1 turn. Man, that's nice for some of those Sith tanks out there. That's great. All right, so while in Grand Arenas, if target enemy is inflicted with Isolate or Pain, Darth Talon. So this is the call out specifically to the Sith Triumvirate. Darth Talon's attack gain additional effects. So her attacks get additional effects. Whenever Darth Talon defeats an enemy, all other Sith allies gain 5% max protection and 5% offense for each stack of Loyal Hand on her. Nice. So Isolate, gain Darth Talon's attacks lower the cooldown of Dark Frenzy by 1. So this is where we're going to really see that that Loyal Hand come into play. You're going to attack the enemy that has Isolate, and she's going to continue to lower that Dark Frenzy by 1 and gain 2 stacks of the Loyal Hand. So that's pretty big. Pain, if a character has Pain on them, Dark Frenzy inflicts buff immunity on all enemies for 2 turns. Darth Talon's attacks recover all allies' health equal to 50% of the damage dealt. Doubled for allied Darth Scion. Gain plus 20 speed for the rest of the encounter. Stacking max 200. You can get a plus 200 speed for the rest of the encounter. And 1 stack of Loyal Hand. So, really, it's looking like this character is going to be big for Grand Arenas and Sith teams. I'm curious as to what we're going to see there with that, to be completely honest with you, and what compositions we're going to see. Now, obviously, it's looking like the biggest synergy is going to be with that Sith Triumvirate that we're going to have to really pay attention to be honest with you, because Isolate and having that pain, so at least Darth Traya and Scion have to be in the group, have to be on the team in order to do that. All right. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, guys, on the new, Arena is pretty much dead, turning into some weak sauce materials. It's going to be great for newer players, though, in Squad Arena. But we'll see what happens there with the Squad Arena. And then Darth Talon, what do you guys think? How are we going to be ended up using her? What ways are we going to see her being used over in Grand Arena? She definitely seems like she's going to be a Grand Arena champion for sure, or character, I should say, in this particular game. All right, my friends, my name is Itachi, and this was Itachi Gaming. Until next time, we're going to throw up the deuces. Peace out, y'all.